Hello, this is Gio, and hey, what you're looking at today is a Whirlpool Gold stove. And it's seen many years of service, and it's starting to show its age, including some chipping of paint here right at the edges, and you're actually even seeing it rust a little bit. Well, I'm going to try to see if I could fix that today, and that is what we're going to do next. So first off, I'm just going to try to chip away at this paint. It's pretty easy to remove. Hopefully I can get most of it off. But when painting this back, you do kind of want a semi-gloss to gloss black paint. But one of the things you have to think about is the heat of the stove itself. So whatever kind of paint you apply to this, not only do you have to worry about the rust and allowing it to adhere to that, but also the heat on the paint itself. So you want the paint to withstand the heat. And so therefore I picked this Rust-Oleum high heat ultra paint, and this is a semi-gloss paint. And so I'm going to chip away at this, try to remove all the paint I can, and then kind of tape it off, and then use the spray paint to see if I can coat this and see what it looks like at the end. So I'm just going to take a little sharp chisel here and see if I could just slowly remove this, and you can see it's coming off pretty easy. Some of it's a little bit harder, but I'm just going to work at this until I get most, if not all, of this paint removed. So I got most of the remaining black paint off. You can see there's still a fair amount of rust there, but I'm just going to take this little wire brush and kind of scrub a little bit to just at least get some of the loose rust off. I did tape on either side just so I don't scratch up the countertop or the glass stove. Okay, and here you can see after I've used the wire brush, there's still rust there, but most of the loose stuff is off, and so the paint should be able to adhere to this rust, and it is Rust-Oleum, so it is intended to cover the rust. And next I'm just going to retape it in preparation for the spray painting. Okay, so with everything taped up, I got some ventilation going, some doors open, some fans moving. I'm just going to shake up the paint really good, and what I'm going to do is just apply 2 or 3 thin coats. You don't want to go too thick because you don't want it kind of beading in places or dripping. There's a little edge here that could drip or accumulating at the edge here. So just think thin layers, and maybe 2 or 3 coats should do the trick. Let them dry between coats. So with the first coat, you can kind of see the rust is kind of showing through. I'm hoping that that will diminish with the additional coats I do. Okay, it's starting to look better. This is probably after about 5 thin coats, but you can kind of still see the rusty bumps, but I might have to live with that, but I'll try a few more coats to see if I can get them more even. Okay, so this is after a couple more coats. It's clear to me that I probably should have sanded this down after I used the wire brush. I thought the wire brush made it smooth enough, but apparently not. But you know, live and learn. But let's take this off and see what the final product looks like. And there you have it, the final product. It actually looks a lot better than the remaining trim work, which has some wear left to it. I might want to paint that in the future. For now, I'll just keep it at this side. So I hope this video helped you out, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.